Well, hello, welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and I think it's time to clear up that post I made on all my social media profiles about me having a jar of American Riviera Orchard strawberry jam. But how is this possible? But before I go over this, I want to give a very heartwarming tribute to Queen Elizabeth II, since today will be her 98th birthday. And many royal fans were sharing pictures and videos and facts, and beyond that, most important, their feelings about Her late Majesty. Like the wanton wench thinking of our beautiful late Queen Elizabeth II on what would have been her 98th birthday. God bless you, ma'am. Gone, but not forgotten. And Lee Hood, some wonderful images of our dearly missed Queen Elizabeth II, Lilibet, and her rock and stay Prince Philip at their place of sanctuary, Balmoral Castle. And also, Harry's grey suit. Today would have been the 98th birthday of Her Majesty the late Queen Elizabeth II. You will be forever missed. 21st April 1926, 8 September 2022. And Brittany Gaduri today would have been the late great Queen Elizabeth II's 98th birthday. Happy heavenly birthday, Your Majesty. But before we jump on our main topic, I want to remind you about this mystery. Well, not so much of a mystery as Meghan Markle's lifestyle brand website leads to UK Food Bank. You know that someone bought the domain American Riviera Orchard.uk and redirected the link of the domain to the fundraising for the Trussell Trust Food Bank, with a great mission to bring food to those who are more in need. And the initial target was £1,000, and as of this video, with almost 1,500 supporters, it is close to £20,000 of donations. There has been nothing short of amazing, and the feedback from the royalist community has been heartwarming as well. Well, not everyone is happy with this because, well, you know that so many people are truly miserable in this world, and we have knowledge of this thanks to Sabira Long, who shares, "The squad are attacking the charity because someone decided to make this fundraiser for them, which they are not connected to, screaming about they should not accept the money. Meanwhile, these clowns go around doing fundraisers, disrespecting and bad-mouthing the royal family, and not seeing that they are hypocrites. They can kick rocks. Way to go to the genius that made this fundraiser. It's going to help a lot of people." And I invite you, my rogues, to go to the link in the description of this video, where you can go directly to the website for this fundraising for the Trussell Trust, so you can donate as well and be part of this initiative, which is also a bit of trolling to the Sausage Duchess. And speaking of which, trolling the Sausage Duchess, that was the spirit behind this post, because, well, mainly my attorneys have suggested that I issue a full disclaimer just to prevent that I don't get sued or anything, that this is a counterfeit, a fabrication, a fake. And I was the one who did it, and I didn't buy it anywhere. I tried to do my best with my graphic design skills to get, you know, the feeling, except for, of course, the little cap on the jar that looks like someone wrapped an old rag around Harry's head. I was a bit lazy with that one, and yes, I did this just for kicks and giggles, but most importantly, I can just imagine Meghan's face when someone, one of the peasants of Archwell, told her that someone outside her circle had the dreaded jam jar. That's the main reason I did this for. And that was the reason why I made sure to cover the supposed number of this jam in the line with my thumb, which, by the way, it appears to be a really big thumb, and I'm about to explain it as well. But the silver lining of updating this late at night yesterday was that I got the funniest replies ever from my rogues. Replies such as, "Shut up! Is that genuine?" Said Mom. Well, is Meghan? Because that is the only thing that I could think about. Furthermore, that's not authentic. Arrow jam, since it doesn't come in a basket full of lemons. Well, it came with some silly instructions to use the lemons. I just ignored it. I can imagine that Meghan could not send the jar to their friends just like that. Maybe she sent the lemons and the flowers and the jar and some instructions that you had to follow, like IKEA, down to a T, specifically the day that you were going to share the jar. Because you know that Meghan is the all-controlling freak. Arabella, that's a really small jar too. I've got large hands. No, my hands are pretty much standard size. The problem was the angle. And this is something that we have talked about regarding camera angles. And I made this a quick exercise here. But you can see the original picture that I shared on my social media on the left. And another picture that I took from a closer angle to the jar. And you can see that it is the exact same jar. And it's my hand in both pictures. But you can see that in one picture the jar looks tiny because the thumb looks really big. And the other, the jar looks really big in my hand. But it's the same jar with the exact same mobile phone camera. Well, I honestly don't care if it's real. It's hilarious. Tracking chip. Thanks, Liz. Archwell servers, the moment I open the jar. You know, I can imagine that the moment that you open the jar, you have a tracking chip to make sure that you are in the area that Meghan expected you to be when you open it. Warriors and Queens. The cover looks different. Otherwise, why should you lie? I don't know. Maybe as a prank for the Duchess? And that's what I had in mind. But where are the lemons? I made some lemonada. And be careful, there may be hair in it. Do strawberries have hairs? Question, well, if that's authentic, why isn't the label peeling off? I fixed it with tape for the photo, and I actually had to fix the label with masking tape for the photo. And this is something that Meghan should have included on the jar gift box. Masking tape. So, use the masking tape to fix the label to the jar in case it peels off. Please and thank you. Okay, Serafina, don't eat it. Don't tell me that, Serafina. Now I want to. Glad that it is just something, it's just regular jam, not actual arrow jam. Her Most Imperial Majesty Emerald Tiara. Oh no, the squad is furiously typing away for copyright infringement. Oh wait, she forgot to have that done before she released it. And Katie Phillips, did she upgrade the tacky fabric and ditch the raffia bow? And where's the single black wig here? You were shortchanged. It was amazing. I had a blast. I had a real blast reading your replies. Monica, well, if that's not real, the Photoshop is so well done that it may put doubts in her mind. Let us know how it tastes and if it's worth the $30 she's charging for each. And Jelly Doty, wow, take some precautions. If you get the subsequent urge to taste, might want to have 911 on speed dial or park yourself next to a toilet. But hands down, the best comment I got was from Scipio 1980. That lid looks like it's made of Harry's old polo socks. Best comment ever. But Rogues, remember there's a link in the description of this video so you can donate to the fundraising of the Trussell Trust. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and remember, much love and bliss.